What's up, everybody? I am Rob Does It All, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And thank you for supporting it, and my website, robdoesitall.com, and my blog too, which is dope. And what I'm doing today, this is a story about the time I lived on a bus, like a huge bus in Glenoma, Washington, which I'm sure you've never heard of. Even people watching have never heard of this place. I never heard of this place either. So I'm doing something different today. This is my blog that's done. Bam, see? The time I lived on a bus in Glenoma, Washington. And I'm kind of reading from it, kind of talking to you at the same time. But I just kind of wanted it to be so that it would be more cohesive with the blog when I put it in at the bottom there. Pause. So I got to Glenoma, Washington, from my wonderful friend Kanisha. She's like the Husky Queen, or probably rather the Husky Princess, because Mama Rhonda is. I think Mama Rhonda is the Husky Queen. She's still running stuff, So we gotta make sure we put the pecking order correct. Kanisha could be the princess, and Evan could be the prince. There we have her there, right? I was going through a tough time. If you read my blog, if you've seen my website, you would know that in my past I've struggled with addiction, I've struggled with depression, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I was going through a serious time in life, and it was like all bad, right? And Kenesha, being the wonderful person she is, she took a job in Glenoma, Washington, and she was like, hey, you can come with me to Washington, you can live on my bus, right? So I needed to do it, and I really thank her for doing it. And I thank Mark and Rhonda for having such a wonderful daughter to do something like that, because that was just crazy awesome, right? So I'm like, all right, basically, I went to Glenoma. I was in Europe, traveling around, and came back, and then went like directly from Europe to unincorporated Lewis County. It's just like, there's nothing there. And, but it's still fun though. I'm not trying to talk trash. I love you. It's still fun though. So she got me on the bus, and we drove up to Washington, and it was amazing. It really was. A lot of times when you're going through stuff, you can't ever see it for what it is because you're in it. But I think even in the moment, and especially now, I can look back on it and I can say it was like one of the best times of my life. There's so much nature out there. There's waterfalls, lakes, parks, bridges, mountains, streams. Mount Rainier is over there. I mean, there's hiking. Oh my God, the longest hike I've ever. Anyway, it's like High Rock Lookout is ridiculous. I was so sore. I thought I was gonna die, and you know what? I should not have done that hike. This is what happens to me when I look on Instagram and I see a cool picture, and it's like it was a couple, and the girl was kissing the guy on the cheek. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in there too. And you know what I mean? That sounds funny, but anyway, and I see a cool picture, and I'm like, man, I want to go to that place. So I just look it up and I go. But it was snow, it was all this crazy stuff. It took like 8 hours. That's not what I had in mind. I really thought it was gonna be like you just drive up, look out, take the selfie, and then go. Oh my God, it was not that. Regardless, though, the area is cool. That was fun. I'll put everything in the link to check that out. What else can I tell you about Glenoma? Well, first, living on a bus is great. We didn't have a water heater or water pump. We didn't have a water heater because we didn't have a water pump. And we had to make upgrades over time. The refrigerator broke. We had to get a new refrigerator. Got a Super Nintendo. That was amazing. And I am still, don't let anyone lie to you and tell you that I'm not undefeated in Mario Kart, because they know the truth. Still undefeated. Yeah. Race never even played me, I don't think. He should though. I don't beat him. Glenoma was cool. There's a place, the Huff and Puff. It's on Highway 12, and it is in. Where is it? Let me see. The Huff and Puff. Where is it? What town? Morton, Washington. It's the very next town over. It's like a 5-minute drive from where I was staying, and it has the best shakes in the entire world. everywhere I've ever been, these milkshakes are hands down. I mean, I would drive there just to get the milkshake, for real. So you need to check it out. Got my hat. I ain't cut my hair. Don't even try to judge me though. If you live within even 100 miles of the Huff and Puff, you need to go to the Huff and Puff. It's amazing. And there's also a pizzeria, the Pizza Express in Elby, Washington, which was like maybe 30 minutes away. And it's in a train caboose. And then there's a Hobo Inn right next to it. And it's like all these train cars are all hotel rooms. And it's a very interesting. I'm going to have to put pictures of in there as well. It's very interesting. We had a bus fund. We did everything. We made upgrades. We did all this stuff. I don't even know like really what else I could tell you besides the fact that I think that Glenoma was awesome. And if you like nature and outdoorsy stuff like that, you should check it out because that's the type of person I am. Like I don't need to be in a big city. I don't need to even be in a city. I really don't like city life. I like being in small towns. I like just being in nature. I like being able to look. Oh man, there's a mountain, or oh, there's a lake. You know, that's just me. But if you do like the country like me, you do need to go to Glenoma. So that's pretty much it. I don't know what to say. I just say go to the blog, read it. You know, as they say in entertainment, the book is always better than the movie. This is the movie. That's the book. It's better, but at least here you get to see my personality and see what's going on. So that's about it. I do want to say thank you to Mark and Rhonda and Evan and Race and Kanisha and because they were just really awesome, and without them I would not have been able to do really a lot of things. I mean, they're just great people. I'm still trying to figure out how to pronounce their last name though. It's like Kusao? Kuso?